Good evening, YouTube. This is the hero again. We're going to be doing a unboxing and review of the PCS collectible Chun Li Player 1 and Player 2. I ordered this last year when it first was up for pre-order in Sideshow. I think the blue, the Player 1, which is the blue, the red, Player 2, was sold out within a day. What ended up happening was that Sideshow or PCS decided to get another version of a different color variation, which was the Battle Edition, which is the black and I think it's, I don't want to say yellow, it's probably gold. I think it was black, gold, and red. Anyway, so yeah, when it went up for order, I knew I had to order these bad, I wouldn't say bad, I would say good looking statues right away, because I know they were going to be sold out as soon as possible, and I was right. It was just within one day. Anyway, not to ramble, I think the blue one for Player 1 had about a combined edition size of 700. The Player 2 only had an edition size of 150. So yeah, the edition size was quite small for the Player 2 as well as Player 1. I know right now Sideshow has both of these in what do you call it, a wait list, so you could probably wait for it if someone cancels their order, but I don't think anyone's going to be canceling these two orders. They just look way too good. Anyways, let's try and unbox it now. See you in a jiffy. As you can see, I have opened the shipper box and removed it, and this is what you get. You get a nice Chun Li printed box in there. It's pretty colorful. It's a picture of the statue that you're going to be getting. The way that you're going to be able to tell what player version you're going to be getting is based on the text down there. PCS exclusive, which is the blue version, and then the Player 2 exclusive, which is the red version. I don't know what the black, gold, red, and white version will look like. When I say those colors, I'm talking about the that one single statue, which is the black version anyway. So yeah, this is what you get. In addition to the exclusive, you get a nice art print, which I will show you right here. So you get these two lovely autographed poster, as I said on my last video with the PCS Morgan. It's relatively very flimsy and cheap, but you do get the artist's signature who drew this, and you also get over here as well. So that is what you get. So now moving on, we're going to be opening the boxes and see what's inside the contents of the statue inside the box. Be right back in a jiffy. I'm going to try and unbox this while holding the camera, which is going to be pretty tough. I'll do it for this one too. I think there's going to probably be a certification COA of the statue on top of the, when I open this take a look here. Okay, go ahead and open it. Jeez. Okay, both sides. See. So what number did I get? I got 57 out of 250. So that's the edition number I got. So we will place this over here for now. We're gonna check this one too. Hopefully I get a low edition number, maybe single digits. I doubt it, but we can hope. Oh, okay. I did. I got number 4. Wow. Okay. That's a win, guys. That's a definite win. Okay, so I will place that over here. Now I'm gonna have to stop the camera because I have only one hand to work with, and I am too cheap to get a tripod. Be right back in a jiffy. Alright, so I took it out from the box over there. If we can focus, there we go. And then I got the box. It's pretty nice. PCS really thought about people repackaging and transporting their statues, maybe just in case they're moving and whatever. It's a really good feeling to have straps instead of being taped, those cheap tapes around the grooves so the box doesn't fall apart. I think they do a better job at packaging than Prime One Studio. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling you out, Prime One. You guys are the most horrible behind the times when it comes to packages. I mean, you guys should have straps right on hand because people are usually either moving out of the country and they would like to take their statue collectibles safely across the continent. But PCS delivered. They follow what XM did, and also HMO and Kinetics as well. Anyway, enough of that. Let's strap these. As you can see, I'm wearing gloves. Every time when I buy a statue or whatever, you should definitely wear gloves. Try to protect your statues. Okay, so we go ahead and unstrap these. Take a look what happens. Okay. Oh, here we go. So you get that fresh paint smell. And they also got these. I don't know why they keep adding those. I guess it's to protect people from protect the statue from having moisture, which I find nonsense because there's no moistures. Anyway, so what is included? As you can see, the Chun Li head, her body. Body's pretty nicely sculpted. I think this is a complete winner. I know there's not much light here. It's nighttime. The base over here, you get 2 of her hands, and then you get a pair of gloves here too. I think her bracelets is probably under here. I think those are the black ones anyways. So yeah, I will now stop the video and move on to the player 2 and see what's in there. Okay, so now that we finally unboxed it for the player 2, I'll take out the straps. Again, pretty much the same thing. Right on the floor. The lighting looks pretty good. So really tight, the straps, which I really like. Anyway, I'm going to take this out, leave it, and then we're going to open the box here. As you can see, I have that fresh painted smell. can see right now, it's identical to the Chun Li. Look at that, oh my god, look at that nice detail. One thing to notice, I did go to statue forums and I did look at the forums and people who have this statue. Try to be careful with the ribbons here. It looks like they probably just glue that onto the statue, so don't try to force it or grab anywhere near it. Try to grab the leg where there's nothing around there, so you don't end up breaking these. I know these are very fragile, so just be careful. Don't apply so much force, or actually just avoid touching it at all costs, so you don't end up breaking it. So anyway, again, they have the base here, the two hands are there. I think when I said the bracelets are here, I think it's probably here. That's where the bracelet is. Anyway, the same thing, they give you the turtle base with the clear resin, or translucent anyway. So yeah, this is what you get when you unbox it. And oh yeah, and then gloves. They'll always give you gloves. Anyway, let's move on to putting the statue together. Be right back. Okay, so I have finally assembled her. She was actually pretty easy. She had the two hands and the bracelets, the battle bracelets or whatever. Yeah, overall the statue was pretty easy to assemble. There was a base, the body, the two hands, the bracelet, and the head. Guys, I recommend you guys put the hands before you put the head in there. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but that way you don't scratch your hands. The head's actually pretty easy to put in. So yeah, go ahead and put the head last. Like I said earlier, watch out for these over here. This little strap here. It's glued in, very thin. It's very thin, so if you apply any type of forces to these parts here, as you can see over here, like right over here, you want to be absolutely careful on these. I think if you apply any amount of pressure on these will snap off, so just be careful with it. And yeah, look at that booty shot, pretty nice. Overall, I think the price for this statue was amazing. I think this is probably the best PCS piece they have done out of all the Street Fighter ones. My only gripe with the statue is I guess it's probably because the pricing of the statue. You can look right here. If you're not OCD like me, as you can see, the toes, they look like, yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, the toes are pretty bad. They don't look like they're kind of sculpted. I guess any time when you're doing toes, it'd be kind of hard to do. It won't be kind of easy. Over here too, my nitpick is, look at this toe right here. This is the big toe. Look how thin that is. That doesn't even look like a normal toe. Yeah. Again, I'm sorry about the lighting. It's like late at night. That's my only gripe on it. Out of everything else, I'm really happy with the statue. Oh, come on, focus. Okay. Like I said, this statue looks amazing. The body scope, it's exactly like the prototype. And the coloring too. So, the portrait looks amazing. It looks like Chun Li. I could say I didn't try to assemble the blue one, mainly because I have a feeling that one I'm probably gonna either trade away or sell it. So yeah, I think if you had made an order for this, or if you're thinking about making a purchase on this, you can't go wrong with this. I know Statue Forms, a couple of users who got this statue, they weren't too happy about the proportion size, but from what I look at it, it looks pretty good. The size is actually on point. I mean, people just seem to want thunder thighs. I think the thighs here looks amazing. It looks very well balanced. It looks like Chun Li, Asian woman, a Chinese woman who practice martial arts, isn't like too muscular or too thick like, I don't know, thunder thighs. But anyway, yeah, I think this statue is amazing. If you have this on pre-order or you're thinking about making an order, go ahead and definitely do so. You won't be disappointed. So now I'm going to do a comparison between the Morgan statue and this. So if you compare them to side by side, they're pretty much on the same point. Except this one's a rock and that's a turtle. One more thing about a con about this statue, I think you need to put this statue in a very stable platform, maybe a table that doesn't shake or whatever, or maybe in a module case where there's no shaking. If you're live in a city where there's an earthquake, I recommend you try to put it in a place where it's safe, where it doesn't get easily tipped off. So what I mean by it is, this statue, there's a little bit of wobbleness compared to the Morgan statue. It has a little bit less, but this one wobbles like kind of crazy a little bit. You can see it, right? Hands a little bit more. This one doesn't wobble as much. So yeah, that's how they look together. So yeah, my final thoughts is, if you like this statue, definitely go for it. I don't know if you can still get it for about under $500. I think these, especially the Chun Li one, is definitely double the price now. On eBay, that she's going for at least like $850. So if you see it for like $650, I definitely would recommend you go and get it right away, because you're not going to get anything cheaper than that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video review. I know I kind of repeated a lot of phrases and talked a lot and mumbled on, but I hope this review helps you in deciding whether you want to get the statue or not. If you have any questions or comments or concern about this statue, please let me know. Please put a comment, like it, and subscribe to my channel. If you put a comment, I'll probably write back to you if I'm online. Anyway, thank you all, and have a nice one, and stay safe out there. Beat that coronavirus. Yeah, keep collecting, guys. Thanks. Bye.